Hey guys, my name is Alan and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a piano tutorial over Rattle by Elevation Worship. If you would like a chord chart to go along with this video, that's going to be available over on Patreon, and there'll also be a MIDI file if you want to use that to practice along with. And I'll also have the chords kind of running across the top of the screen to help you guys out through the video. And all that's going to be linked down in the description. You guys can check that out. And also I'll be making a cover video of me playing this piano part through the entire song, so that way you can see kind of what it is like put all together. Okay, to jump into this, we're going to be in the key of E flat, and that's the original key, and our tempo is 76 beats per minute. So for the intro, basically we're going to rest for 5 measures while the electric guitar does that little finger picking thing. Then after that, we're going to come in on an E flat, and we'll just hold it basically for 2 measures. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we hit it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And basically that comes in right whenever the drums kind of start to build a little bit. And that's it for the intro. For verse 1, we will use both hands, but I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it one hand at a time first. So starting with the left hand, we're on this E flat chord, we're going to play octave E flats for 2 measures. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on C minor 7, we're going to go up and play octave Cs for 2 beats. 1, 2, and B flats, 3, 4. Then our little walk down, we're going to go A flat, G, E flat. So that's like, I'll run through that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then walk down. And that's really it for the left hand. Then in the right hand, we won't play anything for the first E flat chord. And then as soon as it goes to E flat suspended, we're going to play A flat, B flat, and then A flat way up here. So we'll hold that for beats like 1 and part of 2 be 1, 2. And on the end of 2, we're going to go down to G, B flat, and G. So far we have 1, 2, and 3, 4. Then whenever we get to the C minor 7, we're going to come down here and play E flat and B flat. And we'll play that basically for the rest of the chords. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, let's go ahead and put these hands together, and I'll play verse 1, which is where it says Saturday was silent, and then verse 2 I have labeled as like where it starts with Friday's disappointment, or the lyrics there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. And tag that. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So that's all for verse 1 and verse 2. For the first chorus, we'll cut out all the way until they start to sing Open the Grave, and whenever it comes in on that C minor 7 chord on the word grave, that's where we'll start playing. And this part's really straightforward, so I'm just going to go ahead and run through the hands together for you. But the left hand is basically going to play octaves, just following the chord progression, and then the right hand is going to play B flat and E flat for every single chord. So we're going to start off on that C minor 7, playing octave C's in the left hand, and then B flat and E flat in the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk down. We're going to tag that 2 more times. So that's it for chorus 1, and then the short little interlude right after that. The third verse is very similar to verse 1 and verse 2, just the right hand is slightly different. So I think I'm just going to walk you guys through the right hand, and then we'll do it hands together. So in the right hand, for our first E flat chord, we're going to play B flat and E flat for 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on E flat suspended, we're going to play A flat, B flat, and E flat. Then on an E flat chord, we're just going to drop the thumb down to G. Then for all the other chords, we're just going to hit B flat and E flat 4 times. So this with just the right hand would go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, And this is where the words say Pentecostal fire, stirring something new, if you're curious where I'm at, if you don't have that chord chart in front of you. So let's do that with both hands one time. And the left hand is just going to be the same thing, just playing octaves following the chord progression. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. That's it for verse 3. Then verse 4 is where it really starts to build and get a lot louder. So this is where the words say, resurrection power runs in my veins too. And let's go with the left hand first. So we're going to start off on octave E flats for 4 beats. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then A flats, 1, 2, B flat, 3, 4. And we're going to have this little riff leading us into our C minor, where we'll go B flat, C, and then back to C. Goes by pretty quick. Then our C minor chord, we're going to stay down here and play like octave Cs, and then just the thumb. Be like 1 and 2 and. It's the rhythm of that. Then we'll go to B flat, same rhythm, 3 and 4 and we're back to our walk down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So let's do that left hand by itself one time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then let's look at the right hand by itself. So for this one, we're going to play E flat, B flat, and E flat for every single chord. I'll just kind of run through the rhythm of it, I guess, one time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's go ahead and put that hands together, because I know that's kind of hard to tell what's going on by itself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that's it for verse 4. Then let's go over the second time through the chorus, and this is going to be a little bit different than the first time, because instead of cutting out, we will go ahead and play all the way through this chorus, and then every other chorus in the song will pretty much do the same thing as well. So I think I'll just go through this hands together. The right hand is basically going to be playing B flat, E flat, and B flat on beats 2 and 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through the chorus, and then the left hand is just going to follow the chord progression, just playing octaves again. So starting on E flat here, and then B flat, E flat, and B flat up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And the only difference on like the third time through the chorus and the fourth time is just they play that like C minor 7, what's the next chord? B suspended, A flat, and E flat progression. Sometimes they tag that more times instead of just once. So that's the only difference, but besides that, it's pretty much the same. So that's it for chorus 2, 3, and 4. Then for bridge 1, this is where the lyrics say, "My God is able to save and deliver and heal." I think for this part, I'm just going to run through it because it is kind of a long section, and I'm afraid if I spend too much time explaining it, it's just going to make this video really, really long. And this part's really pretty simple, so I think you guys can follow along with it easy enough. So we're going to start off on the left hand, just playing octave E flats through most of this. And then the right hand is going to be playing like E flat, and then this little E flat, A flat, E flat, G, and then E flat riff. So anyway, here's what it sounds like, and then as it builds, it'll kind of go into octaves. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Do that 4 more times. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 last time. We're going to go to octaves. This 4 times. So 2 more times. Last time. And the right hand's going to play octaves too. There's 3 times. Last time it goes up to C. Let's go ahead and go over that very last time since that one's different. So we're going to play octave C's, octave B flats, octave A flats. And this little bass walk down, we're going to go A flat, G, E flat. So that part again goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and I think I may have done that with the wrong rhythm earlier, but yeah, it's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and just like that. Alright, so that's it for the first time through the bridge. For bridge 2, this is where the lyrics say, I hear the sound, and basically there's just a bunch of like craziness going on. For this part, there's a lot of different things you could do. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I did. Basically, all I'm doing is just kind of playing the root, just the E flat octaves all the way through this, and I'll do the same thing for bridge 3 as well, where they sing like, and the bones begin to rattle. So I won't go through all this, but just starting off on octave E flats, I'm going to play it every other measure, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the same thing again. And basically I'm just going to do that every 2 measures all the way through bridge 2 and bridge 3, just hanging out on the root of that E flat. And if you're still watching at this point, you've made it to the very last part of the song that we'll go over, the 4th bridge. And for this part, this is where they're like screaming live really loudly. And also this is where like those big drum hits are, the tum tum psh, tum tum psh. What we're going to do during this is just basically play an E flat, and we won't do that exact rhythm, but basically we'll just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to do that exact same thing 6 times in a row. And then whenever the chord progression, like the other instruments start to kind of walk down, I'm still just going to stay on that E flat just to really fill out the sound instead of walking down with the other instruments. Alright guys, well that is really it for this tutorial. This song is a lot of fun to play. It's kind of a unique song, but hopefully this video helps you guys out and helps you guys play it as accurately as you can. Don't forget, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button for me. That just helps these videos reach more people. And also, if you're new here, you can subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, thank you guys so much for being subscribers. You can also hit the notification bell if you want to be sure you don't miss any future videos. And don't forget, I do have chord charts and MIDI files available on Patreon. And for this song, and not only this song, but other songs that I've done over the past few months as well. And any future songs, those will be on there too. So thanks for hanging out again. And also, if you want to, you can check out my other channels. I have one channel where I play piano music, which is like basically like film music, video game music, and classical music. It's just all covers. And then another channel that I have is where we are remodeling my in-laws' house right now after it was hit by a tornado. So feel free to check those out too if you want. All right, well, thanks again. I'll see you guys in the next one.